Hey guys, Anthony and Clarissa here. Now we are doing the polka. So before we get into the polka, I'm going to say something to you real quick. If you have not yet done the two-step syllabus, you should probably do that before polka. Now, if you're just set and determined on doing polka, I mean, it's going to work by itself, but a lot of the things that we talk about are actually easier to learn in two-step first. So my words of wisdom when it comes to polka is that polka is two-step. And two-step is polka, except for, I mean, they're exactly the same, except for they're nothing alike, if that makes any sense whatsoever, okay? So the first step we're gonna do is the basic step. I'm gonna demonstrate it for you, and then we'll kind of break it down. So the basic step of polka is gonna be triple step, triple step, triple step, triple step. Okay, so first we gotta describe, if this is your first time dancing, you've never danced before, we're going to talk about what a triple step. Triple obviously means three. So it's 3 steps, but to 2 beats of music. So it has what's called a syncopated rhythm. It is a 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And when we count, when we say 1 or and or 2 or whatever it is, we're counting a weight change. So what we're going to do, if I took Clarissa with 2 hands, I'm going to be going forward, starting with my left foot. She's going to start going backwards with her right foot. And we're going to rotate her body a little bit. We'll talk more about that in a second. But we're going to step. We're going to bring the feet pretty much together for and then we're going to step again. We're going to switch. We're going to do that on the opposite side. Ladies back with the left foot, guys forward with the right. Triple step. Now the count for that is going to be 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So we're going to dance 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay. So the and count is where the feet come together. It's going to be a little bit different than the numbered counts, the 1 and the 2, okay? So we're going to talk about parts of the feet and how we use them. One of the biggest mistakes that I see in polka is that people are using the wrong part of the foot, which creates a different kind of motion, okay? Here's the thing, when Clarissa's moving backwards, she cannot step with the heel. If you don't believe me, you should try that at home. It's actually quite dangerous. So, but one thing that we're going to do, guys, when you're moving forward, I want you to start with the ball of the foot first. We're not going to dance with the heels first the way that we would normally walk. That's a huge mistake. It's going to change the feel and the look of the dance. So when we're going forward, we're going to start with the ball of the foot first. So the first part of the foot that hits the floor is the ball of the foot and the ball of the foot again. All right? I want you guys to watch this coming straight at you. Here's another mistake I'm going to see. Polka should not zigzag. So if I'm dancing polka, I shouldn't go this way and then that way and then this way. Think of it as kind of walking on a tight wire. My left foot, as I move forward, is actually going to move directly in front. All of my steps are going to go into that line, so they're not zigzagging back and forth. It's kind of like the feet are positioned here and then the feet are positioned there. I'll let you watch it from the opposite angle. So if I'm going forward, my left foot steps in front, and then my right foot steps in front so that we're actually moving in that straight line. In order to do that, I have to rotate my hips. So if you notice, as I'm moving towards you, this side of the body, I'm going to move with my left foot, she's going to move with her right foot. We take that side of the body and rotate it just a little bit. And then when we move the other side, we rotate the other side. Now that's going to happen a little bit from the shoulders, a lot from the hips, and it's going to take the body, let's try it from here, it's going to take the body and move everything in that position so that we can actually move into the center, if that makes any sense. So one more thing about polka on the basic step. Polka is what we call a lilted dance. That means when you watch polka, it has a little bit of a bounce, okay? Polka, I prefer, and there's more than one concept here. So the things I'll tell you, while I feel like they're right, and some people might disagree with me or whatever, but polka is a downward lilted dance. I'm about 6 foot tall. So when I'm dancing polka, I should never be any taller than 6 foot tall, which means that if I'm bouncing up and down, I don't want to come up and make myself taller. What actually happens if you watch this, at 6 foot tall, I'm standing nice and straight. As I step, I'm actually going to lower and I'm going to straighten, and I'm going to lower and straighten. So you have a 1 and 2 and. So we're going to dance down, straight, down, straight, down, straight, down, straight. Okay? So we don't want to dance over the floor. We do want the knees to straighten. Okay? We don't want to keep them straight because if we keep them straight, we can't actually lower. So when we're dancing that, we're going to go push into the ground and straighten back up, push into the ground and straighten back up. Now there's a lot of regional variations, and so we live here in the Houston area. There's a lot of polka danced here. So there's a lot of people who dance polka. Most of them are unfortunately really bad at it. But the idea is that sometimes in some places the lilt looks a little different or regional in one area. And sometimes they dance it very, very smooth. And so there's no right or wrong way. So I'm just going to teach you the way it's most commonly danced for performance or competition, or the highest level social dancers you see. So we're going to show you that again. We're going to come straight at you. So I'm in this comfortable dance hold. My hand is on her back, elbows connected. Hand, I'm a little bit taller than Clarissa, so this is going to be no higher than her eyes or nose. So we're going to go 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And we're just going to continue to rotate from one side to the next. And that is your polka basic.